What's up, people? Today is April 28, 2022. Time is 3:52 p.m. I got to show y'all something, what I'm talking about. First of all, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Adam Mubarak. I'm Dr. Kareem. Doctors and nurses, thank you very much for keeping us alive. I do apologize, and I feel sorry for the ones of the doctors and nurses that passed away. I give my prayers to you and your families. Y'all did one hell of a job to try to keep us alive and get us well. Y'all did one hell of a job. I shouldn't have had my hat on. Y'all did one hell of a job to keep us alive. Now, I'm watching the news, and this is what I mean about in California, where the sheriffs could shoot you, get away with it. The deputies could shoot you. San Diego police can throw you down and beat the hell out of you and all of that. So I'm watching the news, and I come across this right here on this thing called TikTok. All right. Now, this is on a thing called TikTok. My buddy come across it and stuff and shows me. Little lady, man. Maybe weigh about 65 pounds, not even 100 pounds. Little short lady. I don't know if she's African American or what, or Asian or what. Little thing, you know? So they slam her down on the ground, and the other cop you could see punch her in the face and everything while she's down on the ground. Man, let me tell you motherfuckers something right now. All right? I don't care you a cop, deputy, sheriff, DA, city attorney, judge. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what you do, or none of that. If that person was my family member, my daughter, my wife, my girlfriend, my fiance, my brother, my sister, y'all be dead. So I want to hear the excuse y'all got now for punching somebody that's down on the ground. You slam this little thing down on the ground and you punching her. See, I think that's a white cop too. Yeah, he's a white cop. Yeah, he a white cop. See, white or Hispanic. See, if I catch that son of a bitch right there, if they would have done that to somebody of my family members, you would not be alive no more. Period. You deserve to die. See, we got to stop letting these son of bitches get away with killing us, assaulting us, and everything. See, when you assault somebody that's in handcuffs and a woman, you do the same thing to your own wife, your own kids. You see, you are no better than nobody else, man. I want to ask everybody this question here. What does a term mean of human being? What is that? Because I can't figure that out. You know, I'm looking it up in the dictionary, and it says that I'm a human being. My point is they're human beings too. They can die. They can get blown up. A bullet can come across the wind. Anything can happen to them just like it can happen to us. They are not above the law. This happened in San Diego. Came across it. And I'm so pissed because of the fact that it's a girl, a woman, that looks like she weighed maybe 60 pounds, if that. 4 feet or 5 feet. But it's a woman. So where's all of these so-called women right movement Oh, I forgot. Because she's not white. That's it. Because she's not white. I totally forgot. She looked like she's either black or Indian or Spanish or Korean. Okay. Officers reviewed throwing a woman down to the ground and punching her several times in the face. Look at this punk. He's a punk. He's a punk. I want to run into this motherfucker. He's a punk. He ain't no man. He's a punk. Man, man, let me tell y'all people something, man. You motherfucking law enforcement, get on your motherfucking hands and knees. Thank Allah, God, I have no kids. Because y'all do that to my child or my woman or my wife, I would kill you. I would kill you. There's no ifs and no buts about it. And I have that right. You see, y'all let these motherfuckers get away with this. She wasn't resisting arrest. You threw her on the ground. Man, I would take my leg off and beat the fuck out of you punk motherfuckers, man. I would take my leg off and whip your motherfucking ass. You are a coward. This punk cop right here that punched that girl in the face, I hope to God I run into your punk ass. Because I'm going to do the same thing to your punk ass. You a punk. You a coward. You don't deserve to have no badge on. You're going to beat a woman, slam her down on the ground. Both of y'all are punks. See, people, we got to stop standing by watching this shit. We got to start taking their motherfucking lives. We got to do the same thing to them that they do to us. Look at this punk. Look at that punk. Look at that punk. For a little woman, it looked like a child or something. He's a punk. I'm hot, man. I'm hot. Every time I see that, it gets me. It gets me. You ain't no man. You a punk. You are a punk. You are a punk. You have no right to live. You're going to throw down a person like that, and you're going to keep hitting her in the head while she's on the ground and handcuffed, and your partner is aiding and abetting with this assault on that woman. She need to sue the shit out of San Diego Police Department. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He's a punk. He's a punk. People, we got to stop standing by letting this shit happen. We got to stop standing by. Take these motherfuckers out. They have no right to live. They have no fucking right to live. That's by laws of Allah. Y'all are lucky, man. Oh, man, that just like, that pisses me off so much, man. So when I was married, there was this employee that called my wife a bitch and tried to hit her. And I went to go pick her up. She was upset like crazy. I said, who is this dude, man? Where's he at? You know, I beat the shit out of that son of a bitch so bad, man. You don't ever try to raise your hand at my wife. I don't raise my hand at my wife. You don't ever call my wife a bitch. Who the fuck you think you are, man? Understand something, people. We got to start protecting our family members. We cannot let these son of bitches get away with assaulting anybody no more. We can't. And if the governor is watching that video, because I'm pretty sure the governor saw that. I know the governor sees all that stuff. The governor should put them son of bitches out of a job and in jail. See, that's what the governor of our so-called California state is supposed to be doing. Putting them in jail, having them locked up. That's assault. And what's so funny is they can assault us, but we can't assault them. Man, let me tell you, punk motherfucker, every law enforcement out here in the state of California, y'all put your motherfucking hands on me, y'all better kill me because I'm going to kill you. There's no ifs and no buts about it. You put your fucking hands on me and assault me if I'm cuffed, I'm going to get out and I'm going to find you and I'm going to take your life. That's the bottom line. You cannot keep getting away with this shit, man. This shit is pissing me off. People, wake up, man. They are not above the law. They are not above the law. Them two son of a bitches supposed to be locked up right now. There's nothing to investigate. That poor woman didn't resist arrest. See, they use all of them lies, and these idiots go for that shit. See, if that was my child or my woman, everyone involved, I would kill. That's the bottom line. I don't give a damn what she did. Y'all got excuses for these law enforcement. Y'all got excuses for these judges. Y'all got excuses for these DAs. If that was someone in my family or my woman, them two would be dead. There's no ifs and no buts about it. After I saw that, so y'all need to get on your fucking hands and knees. And I'm telling y'all need to get on your hands and knees. Thank Allah God that that's nobody in my family. Because if it was, y'all be dead. Y'all are punks. And I tell it to you in your face. You're punks. You try to violate our constitutional rights. You assault us. You kill us. You lie. Man, y'all punks, man. Y'all punks. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, man. If that was my wife or my child and y'all threw her down on the ground like that, I want y'all to watch this. This is my buddy's phone. He showed me this. If y'all had done that to my child or my woman, you see the way he threw her on the ground? See the other punk punching her in the head? Watch. Grant 1, 2. See? Them two right there. If that was my relative, my wife, my child, them two would never see light. Them two would not see the next day. They would not see the next day. And I'm telling you, I'm a man. They would not see the next day. And I'm a man of my word. They would not see the next day. Y'all could talk about y'all think y'all bad? Come fuck with me. Come fuck with me. That's all y'all got to do. Come, and I'm telling y'all, come fuck with me. This shit got to stop, man. Stop just recording that. People need to start attacking these motherfuckers the way they attack us. We have that right. I don't give a fuck about what they say in the courts. Fuck the courts. We got that right. We have that right. Them two motherfuckers right there would be dead if that was my child, my woman, my wife. They would be dead if that was anybody in my family. Them two right there would be dead. Y'all people, wake up, man. We got to stop letting this shit happen, man. Man, let me tell you something. There's too many of us gangbangers out there. Too many of us in the United States, man. Stop killing each other. Start fighting with each other. Start coming together. Start protecting each other. Them motherfuckers are not above the laws, man. They motherfuckers are not above the laws. They're not above the laws, man. Every time you turn the news on, you got some punk-ass deputy shooting people in parked cars. They getting away with it. We need to start killing them motherfuckers. And we got a right to get away with it. Self-defense, fear of our lives. Nobody is above the laws, man. Nobody. And this lousy fucking governor we got, because I know he saw that. I know he saw where LAPD shot, the sheriff's department shot up their parked car. 2016. We got to get these son of bitches out of office, man. We got to start fighting for the rights of people, of our constitutional rights, to defend our lives, our property, our family, we got to start fighting back. So they say we got the right to picket. So who's the first ones to start the trouble? The police. They start the trouble every time we picket. The sheriffs, they start the trouble every time we picket. We got to stop letting this shit happen, man. Because it's getting worse every fucking day. Every day. Man, I am so mad right now. Man, they are so, them two motherfuckers right there. They need to go ahead and get on their fucking hands and knees, kiss their wife or their kids goodbye. Because if that was my woman or my child or someone in my family they did that to, I would kill them both. I would kill them both. There's no ifs and no buts about it. And I got that right. I got that right. They are punks. They are cowards. What do you do with pigs? You slaughter them. That's what you do with pigs. They go into factories, they get slaughtered. Wake up, people. This shit got to stop, man. I am so mad with this right here, man. It burns me up when these motherfuckers get away with this shit right here. That motherfucker, and then they say what's being looked into. There's nothing being looked into. Them motherfuckers should have been handcuffed right then and there. Badges taken from them, guns taken from them. They should have been booked, charged with assault, attempted murder, bodily injury. Them two right there, that's what they should have been charged with. Aiding and abetting, because that motherfucker's aiding and abetting. Look at that punk. Look at that punk. People, we got to stop standing by watching this shit. We got to start fighting back. We got to start fighting back. I'm telling you, I'm running for governor, California. I'm going to put my name in there, in the hat, my hat in there. And I'm going to tell y'all people now, if I was governor, that shit won't be happening no more. Fuck their investigation. Them two punks will be taken into custody immediately. There will be no more fucking police unions. You will not use tax dollars to bail your ass out of jail. You will not use tax dollars on paid leave. That shit will be wiped the fuck out. Because there's no such thing as paid leave. That shit will be wiped out. You ain't getting no paid leave for because on national TV news, it shows you punching a female on the ground, handcuffed, and your partner is aiding and abetting with you. You are guilty. You belong in prison. That's where you belong, in prison. That's where you belong, in prison. You are a coward. You are the scum of the earth. You have no right to live. All of that shit will stop. All that shit will stop. I believe in two things. Number one, Allah. Number two, the constitutional rights, Bill of Rights. That's it. That's it. We got a right to video record you. We have the right to press charges on your punk asses. That's it. You know, they locked up this guy from the police union in New York City. One of these guys in New York City police union. Child pornography and rape. Then they got a lot of judges all over the news and stuff where they selling kids. And it's all, every one of these motherfuckers are Republican. They believe in the Republicans. Isn't that ironic? You know, then you got the idiot out there in Florida, and governor out there in Florida, passed a bill, the white people's bill. If they feel uncomfortable, they could sue you. What the fuck is wrong with society, man? And we letting this shit happen, man. See, that governor in Florida need his ass whipped. He need his white ass whipped. That's what he need, his ass whipped. I'm gonna say gay. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say. I don't give a fuck about your laws. So if a white person feels uncomfortable eating next to a black person, they could sue you. Look it up, people. That governor in Florida is an asshole. He's a straight asshole. Destroy all books. People, hide off Hitler. Hitler is here. What's going to happen to the Jews? If there's any Jews in Florida, oh my God, y'all better start running. Hitler is here. Hide off Hitler is here. Hitler is here. Look at the system. Hitler is here. Wake the fuck up, people. Now we got, again, the black Holocaust, again, where they're trying to swipe us out again. And then you got some of these so-called black Republicans, them are house niggas. How dare you? You need your ass whipped. How dare you? Talk about there was no such thing as slavery. You that stupid, you stupid house nigga. You that stupid. I hope somebody robbed your punk ass. You don't deserve to be in office. See, I can't stand when people say, oh, this black guy's running for governor. Oh, yeah. And then you're going to come out and say, there's no such thing as slavery? How can people even vote for your stupid ass? And any black that votes for a black that says something like that, you stupid your damn self. Man, people, this shit burns me up, man. This burns me up. This burns me up. Throw her down on the ground. This punk motherfucking cop punches her, 1, 2, in the face. In the face. That motherfucker's lucky that's not nobody that I know or any of my family members or my child or my girlfriend or my wife. Them two son of bitches are lucky. Because there ain't going to be there's not nothing on the face of this earth that's going to protect them from getting me to you. Nothing on the face of this earth, because I will kill both of you motherfuckers. You are a coward. You are the scum of the earth. That's what you are, the scum of the earth. Y'all don't deserve to live. The best thing for them two motherfuckers is to be locked up in a prison. But it's not going to happen. Let me see. They're going to say that poor woman resisted arrest, which I didn't see. The other officer got her down on the ground, hands behind her back, and this punk is punching her in the face twice. That's just like that other guy that got shot in the back of the head while he was on the ground, and you see his hands are down on the ground. He's holding up, but that punk said that he was grabbing for his taser. That picture doesn't show that. We got to start taking these motherfuckers out, man. That's the bottom line. Because I'm going to tell y'all, man, y'all need to get on your motherfucking hands and knees. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all come up on me with some bullshit. I will kill y'all. Because I have that right to kill y'all. I'm going to tell y'all right the fuck out, man. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of these pigs, these sheriffs, these deputies, these judges, these DAs, these city attorneys letting you motherfuckers get away with this shit. Because I'll be going after every one of you motherfuckers. And that's a promise. Allah, bear me witness. Y'all lucky I don't know those people. Y'all have no right to have no badge on. You got cops all over getting locked up, put in prison for rape, murder, assaults. Y'all not above the law. But them two motherfuckers, your time's gonna come. Your time's gonna come. Then you say, well, they use foul language on me. I could curse you out. I could do whatever the fuck I want to do to you. That's my right. The highest court in the land said I could say fuck you, kiss my ass, you bitch, you hoe, you cunt. I could say whatever the fuck I want to say to you. Don't give a fuck if you don't like it. See, understand something, people. Y'all lucky I'm not on a jury member. I'd be on a jury member. I saw shit like that. Your punk ass is guilty. What you deserve is your ass whipped. A little woman like that, you throw down on the ground and you punch her in the face. You a punk. I hope your family get raped, murdered, robbed, because you a punk. You deserve the same thing that happened to you that you did to that poor woman. You's a punk. You have no right to live. You have no right to walk the streets. You have no right to put a uniform on, man. You're a punk. You are a punk. It is so, man, every day you turn the news on. Cops killing unarmed people. So, it's time. It's time to start killing back. That's all we got to do. To show these motherfuckers we ain't taking it no more. You know, I sat back the other day and I was watching about Martin Luther King. And every time Martin Luther King stated peaceful protesting, the first ones that attack were law enforcement on peaceful protesting. It says in the Constitution of Rights, we have a right to protest. It doesn't say nowhere in the Constitution of Rights that the police, the deputies got a right to assault us while we're doing a peaceful protesting. So I saw on the news last night where these people are protesting somewhere in California, I think it was, or Minnesota. They're on the sidewalk protesting. So the deputies go off the streets, no protesting on the streets. How you gonna say no protesting on the streets, man? They're not blocking the road. So the deputies went and attacked them while they was on the sidewalk protesting. See, we got to stop letting this shit happen, man. We got to start killing these motherfuckers. We got to start fighting back. That's the bottom line. That's what we got to start doing. We cannot continue letting these motherfuckers get away with this, man. We can't. We can't. We got to start showing you work for us. We do not work for you. Your paycheck comes from tax dollars. And all them rules they got for them to get away with it, we got the same rules. They could get away with it, we get away with it. See, I kill a cop, I feared my life. I got the right to fear. I got the right to protect me. The law says I got the right to protect me. So I feared my life. You got a gun. So I got a right to protect myself. As soon as I see you pull a gun out, I'm going to kill you. I got that right. You have no right to pull no gun out on me. That's what you got a taser for. So people are so stupid, they go for that shit. Oh, you shouldn't resist arrest. Motherfuckers, that's a white, stupid premises bullshit. Everyone that's with the cops, I hope your families get raped, murdered, robbed. Your child get raped, murdered, robbed. Because you're stupid. You are stupid. There's no laws in the world, in the United States, that says a cop got a right to pull a gun out. So they say, if you fear for your life, draw your gun. But wait a minute, y'all bitched about to all of these city councilmen and all of that. Even them motherfucking crooked bastards need to be thrown out of office. Because we got the crookedest ones in California. I thought Chicago city councilmen and board directors were crooked. No, we got the crookedest ones in here in California. City councilmen, they are so crooked. See, we need to start making these motherfuckers do their job. That's what we need to start doing. So I want to pass a bill that's going to say citizens got a right to kill a cop, a sheriff, a deputy, a judge. Fear their life. That's the bill I'm going to pass. So as of this day, I'm passing that bill. A citizen got a right. I know a lot of y'all saying, what? He ain't even in office. How can he do that? Think about what I said. So how can they say they got a right to kill us? If anybody have any intelligence, you see what I'm saying. So how can they say they got a right to kill us? They got a right to beat us. Think about that. So these two punks right here, we got to stop just filming it. We got to start fighting back. Does she look like she's Mexican or Asian? She looks Asian. She looks Asian. So where's all of the women pride parade and all of that women right? Look at that. They throw her down. She's already getting handcuffed, and that punk punches her twice. If that was my woman, my child, anyone in my family member, I would be killing them both. There's no buts about it. I'll be killing them both. I would be killing them both. Because all they're going to do is get away with it. The governor needs to be removed because he ain't doing nothing. The mayor needs to be removed. Police unions need to be shut the fuck down. That's assault on a woman. Damn it, I forgot. She's not white. She's not white. So the laws don't follow under her. I totally forgot she's not white, man. Y'all sick. She's a woman. She's a child. Y'all sick, man. That shit eats me up, man. It gets me going, man. It gets me going where, you know what? I'm going to try to meet these family members. See, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to talk to them. You see, that's what I'm going to try to do. I am tired of you punk-ass law enforcement. Pigs. Deputies, sheriffs. Y'all get away with too much murder. Y'all get away with too much assaulting. See, I want y'all to understand something. Y'all better start thinking very, very careful. Because I hope to God y'all afraid. Because you see, if that was my family member, like I said, my sister, my wife, girlfriend, anything, I'll be killing you both. Y'all punks. Y'all belong under a jail. There's no issue, no buts about it. Right there, that day right there, once that got live on the news, them two punks should have been arrested. Them two punks should have been cuffed, booked, arrested. That's bodily injury. That's assault. I don't give a fuck what a person do. I should be able to get away with the same thing. I'm going to carry my taser. You come up on me, I'm going to tase your ass. I got a right to carry a taser. I got a right to carry mace. So I'm going to do the same thing to you motherfuckers that y'all do to society, that y'all do to us. Everybody should have a right to carry mace, have a right to carry a taser. Get the same mace them punks carry. Pull it out on them. Don't give them the opportunity to pull out their guns. We got to start fighting back. We got to stop taking this shit. They can die just like we can die. They can go to jail just like we can go. Oh, wait a minute. No, because it took out there a couple of years to give this one cop 100 and something years for raping all of those people. I think it was Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere like that. Somewhere like that. Let me see. In California, we had that highway patrol officer that was doing all of those killings out there in San Francisco. And he didn't finally get caught until, I think it was 88 or 89. And that motherfucker did a whole lot of killings. And then you had the big fires we had in California. And the fire chief was the one that was starting fires. Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing how these motherfuckers get away with assault, attempted murder. See, that right there is not only just an assault to bodily injury, bodily harm. That's attempted murder. You throw it down, then this punk punch her in the head. He's a punk. Allah bear me witness. I hope I can run into that motherfucker one day. I'm gonna drive to San Francisco. San Diego. I want to run into these motherfuckers. I want to run into both of them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck you got back up or not. See how he slams her down and shit? Then punches her in the head? You see that? People, we need to stop. Why that? We need to start attacking these motherfuckers back. See, we got to stop taking this shit, man. That's the bottom line. I'm going to drive up to San Diego tonight. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go up to San Diego. I hope to God, I'm going to try to find that place. I want them motherfuckers to pull me over. That's what I want them motherfuckers to do, to pull me over. See, we got a surprise for your punk asses. All right? Because, see, now this is the time for people to stop taking this shit, fight back. That's a child. That's a woman. So what is this so-called women's movement shit? Y'all full of shit, man. Every one of you motherfuckers are full of shit. If it ain't got no money involved, y'all full of shit. That's just like with the NAACP. They full of shit. They full of shit. That was nothing but a pacifier for blacks. But they don't work for blacks. Okay? They don't work for the African American. They work for the white and the law enforcement. So they full of shit too. You see? That was nothing but a little pacifier to give us. We got to start fighting these motherfuckers back, man. Because like I said before, man, y'all think Allah God. That ain't nobody in my family member. Because y'all two would be dead. You slam my family member down on the ground like that and punch her in the face, y'all be dead. That's it, bottom line. Y'all motherfuckers would be dead. Y'all get on your motherfucking hands and knees, and I'm telling y'all, get on your hands and knees and thank Allah God. I have no kids. See, I'm not married no more, but if y'all have done that to my wife or my woman, y'all two motherfuckers be dead and everybody with you that day. Y'all two motherfuckers be dead. And I got that right to kill you. I got that right to defend myself. See, y'all two be dead. Because I fear my life. Y'all two be dead. That's bottom line, man. That's the bottom line. Y'all punks, man. This shit is pissing me off, man. Every time I see these motherfuckers, man, every time I'm watching this shit on the news, man, slams her down, punches her in the head, man. And he's a sergeant. He's a sergeant. Yeah, I want his punk ass. I want that motherfucker. I hope their family members contact me. I'll hunt that motherfucker down. He has no right to live. None of you motherfuckers got a right to live. Y'all human beings just like we are. Y'all can die just like we could die. Y'all have no right to live. When y'all get away with shit like that, y'all have no right to live, man. Y'all have no right to live. Allah bear me witness. Y'all have no right to live. No right to live, man. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't like what I say. I don't give a fuck. See? But I'm telling you motherfuckers, man, this ain't no threat. This is a promise. If that was somebody in my family member, y'all did that too, or my wife or my child, y'all be dead. That's a known fact. I'm old school. See, let me tell you something. When I first met my wife, I fell in love with her. The first day I met her, she was Korean. And here back home in California, I met my wife. And she always told me she was from California. But the first thing I told my wife was, I don't drink, I don't mess with drugs. Period. I don't drink, I don't mess with drugs, I don't want none of that shit around me because I don't believe in it. But I treat a woman like the queen she is. I open up the door, I pull out the chair for her. That's me. I'm old school. That's me. So we was married for 18 years. But during the marriage, it was okay. You know, it was okay. But after 17, matter of fact, it was after our 17th anniversary, she always got mad at me because I opened the door for her. She always got mad at me because I pulled the chair out for her when we went out to eat or something, you know? And she always got upset with me because if we ordered something, I had to wait until she got her food first. I would not eat until she got her food first. See, she always got mad at me about that. She always got mad at me because she smoked, so I lit her a cigarette, you know? She always got mad at me because I opened up the door for her. I pulled out the chair for her. After we was married going on 17 years. You know? And she tells me that's irritating. So in my mind, because I'm treating you like the queen you're supposed to be treated as, that's irritating for me to open the door for you, to pull a chair out for you, to give you a light, to help you with your coat off and on. Wow. Never knew that. Never knew that. But our marriage was good. All the way into November, when she started hanging out with a friend of ours in 2019. A buddy of ours was going through a divorce. And she started hanging out with her and all of this shit got put in her head. I'm no good. I'm no good. See, I treated my wife like the queen that she was supposed to be treated as. Everything in the house was done. Cooking, cleaning, ironing, sewing. Everything was done for her. She had to make. She used to go to work and say, oh yeah, my husband is good. He does this for me. He does my lunch for me. I ask him to make lunch for me. I make her lunch. Homemade lasagna from scratch. I did everything for my wife because I was supposed to, because she was not only my wife, but she was my queen. I put her up on this big pedestal. But when she started hanging out with this other idiot that was so unhappy, that destroyed other people's marriages, she destroyed our marriage, put this in her head and everything else. Then my wife started cheating. I don't need that. I don't need that. See, let me explain something to us guys and some of these women. You want to see if your man or your woman's cheating? Let me see your phone. If they just don't hand you that phone, they cheating. That's from both, man and female. That's from both. That's from both. See, I went back to my old flip phone because I'm not into all of that technology bullshit. I'm old school. Pencil and paper, I'm old school still. You know, I'm old school. Just gotta send something to the courts, I send it by mail. I don't know all that other shit about do it on the computer. No, I don't know all of that stuff. So she always had these games on her phone. I used to play with her. I used to play with her phone. So everything started changing in November 2019. Couldn't touch her phone, couldn't look at her phone, and none of that. And she started texting people all kinds of hours a night. And I started questioning, what are you doing? Why is this motherfucker texting you at 2 o'clock in the morning? You know? And I knew she was cheating. I knew she was cheating. I knew she was drinking. I knew she was smoking weed again. I knew all of this. But I don't want that in my life. See, I'm a man, not a guy. See, a guy finds his woman cheating, they beat the shit out of him. Me, get out of my life. I don't need you in my life. I don't need your lies. I don't need you cheating. You see? I don't need that. See, there's always two sides of a story. There's always two sides of a story. And people got to understand, if a woman break up with somebody, they're not telling the whole truth. Just like some guys. They're not telling the whole truth. Me, I tell the truth. Never hit her. Everybody argues. Never hit her when she caught me the nigga. Never hit her when she kept bringing up her ex that had her out on the street in Minnesota as a prostitute. Not once have I ever put my hands on my wife. Because I don't believe in that. I beat down dudes. I beat down punk-ass pigs, cops, deputies, sheriffs. Them are the ones I like to fight. Because they always try to violate your rights. They have no right to live. That's my personal opinion. And I got a right to my personal opinion. You don't like it, too fucking bad. Don't watch it. Don't listen. Don't give a fuck. I didn't violate no laws. Violate no freedom of speech. Freedom of the press. I can say what I want to say. You know? I can say what I feel. You know, but it's funny how when you bust a person for cheating, and the guy she's flirting with and giving your money to, then all of a sudden, you're the bad person when you bust her. You know? And it's funny how it's funny how they get away with this. It's really funny, you know? And it sucks. That's why I'm fighting down in court out there in Minnesota. You're not going to just think you can do anything you can to me and think you're going to walk away. No. You violated my constitutional rights, false imprisonment, false charges, planting evidence. No. I'm not one of them fools you can just do that to and just walk away. No. Because if I really wanted to kill everyone, I would have done it. But that ain't going to give me no money. You violated my constitutional rights. You violated my constitutional rights. False arrest, false imprisonment, false charges, planting evidence, perjury. That's what you did. You violated my rights because I wanted a divorce. You know, I got tired of her lies. And women abuse the system. All women do. Like I did a motion in 2020. I'll give you an example about this court. Johnson, his name was, Judge Johnson, out there in Minnesota. So I did a motion to recall the restraining order that she put on me. I had proof, phone records. I never called her a job. We only had 2 phones out there, a landline and cell phones. So I pulled up all the records during that whole year of 2020, where she claimed that I called her job, did this, did that, and all of that. Pull up both phone records, even the fax telephone numbers. Guess what? Her telephone number's not on there. I mean, calling, threatening her. Her job number's not on it. I put all of that evidence there. I didn't even know her family. Never met. Excuse me. It's cold. It's kicking my butt. Never met nobody in her family. I seen her mother one time in our whole marriage. I never knew she had a mother. Matter of fact, she was adopted. Never knew none of that shit until she got sick in Minnesota, 2018. And she was in the hospital. That's the day I found out what also scared the shit out of me. All of them years married, she never told me she had AIDS. And all of the years married. So she jeopardized my life. And thank God Allah that I'm okay. Oh, I love sex. I love all kinds of sex. You know, but thank God Allah, I'm okay. I went through the tests and everything. I came out with flying colors. I thank Allah God that I'm okay. So Allah is looking out for me. You know, but at all them years being married, she never once told me that until she got sick in Minnesota, closing down Babies R Us and Toys R Us. She got sick in Minnesota. And it was the doctor, still got the papers that I signed. Because I had to sign it. I never knew that she had this until today. The date and the time is on there when the doctor told me. You know, she got real sick. She couldn't breathe or something. I rushed to the hospital out there. And I went inside. I'm like, my wife needs help. She can't breathe. Rush in there. But the first thing they asked, oh, does he abuse you? Bitch, my wife can't breathe. I don't hit women. I knock guys out. But if you was a guy, I'd knock you the fuck out. For even saying that to me. That's the way Minnesota is. Always, when a woman goes to the hospital, are you safe at home? They start that bullshit cycle. Them motherfuckers start that bullshit cycle. You know? So anyway, that was the day I found out, because the doctor came about 2:15 in the morning and had this paper. And I had to sign this document because I did not know that she had HIV. She had AIDS. I did not know none of this for all them years we were married. She never told me. All them years we were married. Didn't find out to that day. So I was going to the hospital to see her every day, make sure she was okay and stuff, you know. The nurses up there love me, they say. They never seen somebody's husband go to a hospital, sunbathe their wife, do their hair for her, do fingernail polish for her and all of that. She was in this room where all the air had to be sucked in. She got very, very sick. And then I had to start taking her to her doctor's appointments and everything out there. And I remember when her doctor I sat down with asked me, did I know? I said, no, I didn't. You know, I didn't know until the day she got sick. I rushed her to the emergency room. All them years, she never told me that she had AIDS, man. Until the day she got sick out there in Minnesota. Working for Babies R Us and Toys R Us. Yep. I never forget. I don't forget nothing. I don't forget nothing. Nothing. You know, and it's crazy how women could get away with that shit. You know? It's amazing how they can sit back and get away with we're not telling the individual that they got something and they get away with it. But if I was a guy and I had AIDS or whatever the hell you want to call it, AIDS or HIV, I'll go to jail. Isn't that amazing how they fuck us men up no matter which way we look at it? See, I just like what cracks me up is a lot of deputies and sheriffs and pig-ass cops and stuff, a lot of black ones are filing lawsuits because of discrimination. And the courts let them. But for us, it's so hard to even get into the courts. You know, matter of fact, it's so hard to even serve the people you suing. See, that's what I don't understand. How can you dismiss the case if the people you suing don't even know they're being sued? It don't make no sense in the system whatsoever, man. It don't make no sense. I had to get a break, man. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. I gotta go rest. Gotta go rest my mind. Gotta do my Ramadan. Try to get all these idiots out of my mind. Work on my next plan, my next step, and I will succeed. You know? But it's amazing how from these black cops, house niggas, that's what I call them, house niggas, and the house bitches. Discrimination, they get their suit. They can sue. You know what I would see if I was on one of them jury members? Man, fuck you. You had the uniform on. You fucked over a lot of people. You lied on a lot of people. You put a lot of people in jail. False charges, false arrests. I don't give a fuck about you. You shouldn't have put the uniform on, man. See, that's my opinion about life. You know? Because if you're going to do dirt to somebody, you got everything you got coming to you. I've never done dirt to nobody in my life. I've never killed nobody that did not have it deserved. You see? I never fucked nobody over. You see? And a lot of my associates know. And I don't use the term friends. I use the term associates. Friends are backstabbers, dogs, no good. Those want to be in your business. See? A lot of my associates know. And they fear me more than they fear Allah God. They fear me more than they fear the police. Because they know. You respect me, I respect you. But once you cross that line with me, that's it. You know? That's the bottom line. That's it. You know? And we got to stop letting these motherfuckers get away with killing us, beating us while we're cuffed, and all of that. You see? And you see, the only thing they can do to me is one thing. Because the day you put your hands on me, assault me, there's only one thing you could do to me, and that's to kill me. That's it. And once you do that, your life is gone. Because I got people that will take you the fuck out. Because we're not going to sit back, oh man, they killed Shafiq, man. What? What's these motherfuckers' names? What precinct they work at? That's all we going to know. And we will come after you. My people will come after you. There's no ifs and no buts about it. You see? Because you cuffed me like that punk ass deputy did when he hit me in the head while I was cuffed, called me a nigga on 5/7/2020, 8:45 p.m. You see? Planted evidence, falsified documents, planting fake pictures. You see? With, Mr. Caffrey, with the help of my ex-wife, which is called conspiracy to file false charges on me. They had me handcuffed all those hours, butt naked, refused me medical attention. You see, people, I'm saying the same thing, so I'm not lying. But you see, I want that punk deputy that hit me in the head, assaulted me while I was cuffed, called me a nigga. I want him in the ring. I'll let you bring your PR. You can bring your PR with you. I'll let you bring that. Because as soon as you step in the ring with me, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. You'll be carried out of the ring. I'm going to beat you so bad, your fucking wife that you beat up, your girlfriend that you assault, that 18-year-old girl you talking to will not recognize your face no more. That's how bad I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. I want you in the ring with me. Bring your PR with you. I want you in the ring with me. You have my number. You contact me anytime you want. I will be in Minnesota to be in the ring with your ass. But it will go national live because I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. That's what I'm going to do. Because as I'm beating the fuck out of you, I want you to continue calling me a nigga. That's what I want you to do. Continue calling me a nigga. Because I'm going to beat you so bad, you will never be recognized again. So you got my number. All right? Call me. Make the time and date you want to go in the ring with me. But you see, we'll go down, because I'm pretty sure there's some boxing rings out there in the hood that we can go into. And I want it live. But bring your PR. I want you to bring your PR with you. If anybody don't know what a PR is, that's their nightstick. Bring your PR with you. I'm not going to use nothing but my hands. Bring your PR with you. And then after I beat the fuck out of you, because I won't be cuffed, but I want you to call me the nigga you called me. Then I'm going to take my leg off and beat the fuck out of you more. So I want you. I'm going to beat you so bad, the worth of $200 of my money you put in your pocket. See, I got the receipts. See, shows the time I was pulled over. It's on your own police report. Show the time you took my wallet. Your fingerprints are still in my wallet. Still on my wallet. In a plastic bag that was sealed. Your fingerprints with your picture. Your sheriff's identification with your name on it. Your picture is right there attached to my wallet in that plastic bag. And my wife's picture and her fingerprints attached to there because you turned around, You took the money. I saw that with my own eyes. It's on your recording, man. It's on your recording. And we got a copy of that, which I tried to delete, but we got it back. So all of that's on your recording, man. All that's on your recording. See? But I want you in the ring. I want that punk ass deputy in the ring. That's what I want. Bring your PR, man. You can bring 2, 3, 4. I don't give a fuck. Bring your PR with you, man. Bring your PR with you. Because I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, man. That's what I'm going to do. And let me explain something to you punk ass motherfuckers, man. Again. We used to catch dirty cops back here in California. We caught a lot of dirty cops. Prostitution ring, drug trafficking, murders, planting guns. See, and it feels good to get some of these cops that are dirty. But what hurts is when they get away with it. When each cop that get away with something, or sheriff or deputy, they should be executed, period. For murder, rape, they shouldn't have the right to live no more. They should be executed the way you execute us. We have a right to execute your asses, you know? And anytime a judge goes against the constitutional rights and allow perjury, false evidence into their courtroom, they need to be removed. Because they haven't done that. That's not the first time they have done that. You know? That's not the first time they have done that. They have done that through their whole career. You know, against African Americans, against Spanish. They have done that through their whole profession. They have done that, you know. And it's a shame that we got to continue letting this happen, man. See, like I said, I'm a lot of people are telling me, and I'm gonna put my hat in to run for governor for 2024. And let me tell the people right now, people in California, right now, if I was governor, Allah bear me witness. There'll be no more cop killings. There'll be no more cops killing blacks. There'll be no more cops beating motherfuckers up while they cuffed. Because they'll be prosecuted. You see? The first law that I would pass, remove all of their guns. They have no right to own guns. Are they licensed? Because they're a cop or sheriff does not mean that they're licensed. They still got to carry a gun permit. They still got to carry a gun license. Are they licensed? No. You know. See, they would have no guns. The state of California law enforcement will have no guns. No highway patrol, which is CHP. No sheriff's department. No police department. They will have no guns. That's the bill I would pass. They would have no guns. Each gun that they own will be confiscated. You see? And don't say it can't be done, because it can be done. That's what you got tasers for. That's what you cycled and fooled the state fucking assembly people, you know, our so-called city council members. They're dirty too. They drug dealers. They use drugs. They mess with little kids. They dirty too. There's not one honest city councilman from Long Beach to Los Angeles that's sitting on the bench. They're all dirty. They're all dirty. You know? They're all dirty. Especially when they black, they're the dirtiest ones. You see? They are the dirtiest and crooked ones. The city councilmen are the dirtiest, crooked ones. You see? There would be no laws for them to hold guns because you got tasers. In Europe, the cops don't own guns. If they got a crisis and they need guns, they call for guns. That individual that brings the guns marks each gun that they're giving out to each officer. They need ammunition too, they got the ammunition. So it'll be just like in Europe. You don't need no gun. See, police are trained in martial arts, from karate, kung fu, jiu-jitsu. They're trained. You see, they're trained. They're trained to take a knife away from a suspect. They are trained. So there's no need for them to have guns. None whatsoever. They got the shotgun beanbag gun. That's all they need. There's no need for them to have guns. None. If a crisis happened, you call that person, bring the guns, and they bring the guns. You know? See, they fooled everybody. Well, they didn't fool everybody. They lied, like they always do. Even the police unions, they lie. And, well, you give us these tasers, we can stop killing blacks. So what did they do? They approved the tasers. Oh, then they approved the body cam. Well, if we have body cam, you know, we'll be releasing it immediately. There wouldn't be no way not to release it, or it wouldn't be tampered with, but they do it. They do it anyway. They do it anyway. And it's ridiculous how you sit back and you let these fuckers get away with this shit. And you see, they are criminals. They are organized crime. Okay? They are criminals and organized crime. See, back in the 80s, California, they passed the law of the aiding and abetting against gang members. But yet, you're a gang member yourself. So the laws apply to you too. You are not above the law. Man, again, people, I'm throwing my hat in to run for governor. 2024. And I'm telling the people, every race in the state of California, Los Angeles, California, for Long Beach, every race in the state of California, trust me, Allah bear me witness, no CHP, no sheriff's department, no police department will own any guns. No more. Every city council member will be investigated, will be drug tested, will be alcohol tested. Their DNA will be in the system. See, there's no ifs and no buts, because it states any person that works for a government facility or sitting on a bench has to be drug tested. See, there'll be no more of that shit, man. There'll be no more these black city council members arguing, telling a council person, when they're trying to have a council meeting, to shut up. The citizens got a right to question you. We have that right to know where our tax dollars are going. We got that right. You don't tell a citizen that pays your salary to shut up. I saw this one nigga, man, up there in the city of Long Beach. And he's a nigga. He's a house nigga. Point blank, I don't give a fuck, you don't like it or what. That motherfucker, see, nobody should be in city council not more than 2 years. You can't do your job, get the fuck out. You cannot be for the people, get the fuck out. Every one of those council city members should be tested, will be tested by alcohol and drugs, and their DNA will be in the system. Point blank. Nobody should sit on the city council for 4, 5 years, 10 years, and none of that. Should be a city limit. Should be a limit. And that's one law I would pass. See, I don't give a fuck about what law enforcement, police unions got to say. Them motherfuckers be shut the fuck down. When a cop assaults you, he will not be on tax dollars pay, suspended with pay. No, your ass is suspended. There's no law that says they got the right, taxpayers got the right to pay him on suspended with pay. You can't get no suspended with pay if you got fired at your job, if you got locked up from any business in the state of California. You fired. You don't get that money. So they don't got the same motherfucking rights. They have no right to take taxpayers' dollars. Fuck them. You suspend it without pay. Tax dollars is not there to bail your ass out of jail. Tax dollars is not there to put you out on a bond. You shoot an unarmed person. You assault a suspect that's in handcuffs. Your ass will go to jail. No prison will protect you for PC. You will go in the same population as the rest of them motherfuckers. You put yourself in that position. Nobody did that to you but you. You don't get no special fucking treatment because you a cop, you a sheriff, you a deputy, you a judge, you an attorney. Your ass will go in the main population with the rest of the motherfuckers. You have no right to assault a suspect, especially when they cuffed. See, people go for that bullshit. Oh, he tried to reach for my gun. You're a motherfucking liar. It's impossible when a person is handcuffed to reach for a person's gun. That's the impossiblest thing in the world. Y'all stupid. Y'all go for that. Them motherfuckers in San Diego that threw that little girl down, man. That woman down. No, she looked like she weighed more than 60 pounds. If that. Maybe 5 feet, 4 feet. Them two motherfuckers right there. If that was my family member, my woman, fuck investigation. Them two right there need to be cuffed and handcuffed. Them two motherfuckers right there. See the way he throws it down? I would whip his motherfucking ass. I would whoop his ass if that was somebody that I loved. I would whoop that cop's ass. He a pig. He a coward. He scum of the earth. I would whoop your punk ass. We going up to San Diego. I hope I run into you, man. Pull my car over. See, there ain't no reason to pull a car over and have 4 or 5 police cars. So that means they ain't doing shit on tax dollars paid. They ain't doing nothing. You don't need no 2, 3 police cars to pull over a fucking car. And this happened in Los Angeles courthouse, traffic court. I got pulled over one day. My windows were tinted. And I said, you know what? I'm going to beat this. Not only am I going to beat this, I'm going to have this shit thrown out. And this was right before 9/11, 2001, right before 9/11. And so I was driving one night. I was coming from Santa Monica. And so now this cop is on my right side. I'm on the left side lane, right? The cop on my right side, right? He looking at me all dirty like he bad or something. I said, so I rolled my window down. I said, what the fuck you looking at me like that for, man? You know? And he go, what? I said, you heard the fuck I said. Why you looking at me like that for? You know? So I'm going down, coming out of Santa Monica, and he pulls me over. I'm like, what you pull me over for? Because I asked you what the fuck you giving me the bad eye for, man? You know? And so he made a smart remark. And he goes, he says to me that day, he says, first he looks around. People are walking. And so he whispers, he says real low, he says, you know, man, in the old days I could just kill you right here. And I'm like, what the fuck you say to me? You can kill me right here, motherfucker. That was the fuck you just said to me? I got out of the car. He told me don't get out of the car. Man, fuck you. I got out of the car. Kill me, punk. Kill me. Come on, punk. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. If that motherfucker would have went for his gun that day, he would have been dead. Because I got a right to defend myself. So anyway, he gave me a ticket for tinted windows, right? So I told a buddy of mine about that. He said, wait a minute, cops got tinted windows too. I said, yeah, they do. So I went. And I took my JVC down to the courthouse, videoed every fucking police car out there, unmarked car with video on JVC, with their tinted windows, everything. So me and the judge going head up. And I told that judge, Allah bear me witness, I told that judge in that fucking courthouse, you tell me now, they got the right to have tinted windows and I don't. Show me the law. Show me the penal code. Show me the citation. They got the right to have tinted windows and I don't. Case was dismissed. See, they got tinted windows. Darker than shit. Start taking pictures of that shit. Throw that in court. But it will not get to no appeals court, no appellate court. Because you know why? If we can't have tinted windows, they have no right to have tinted windows. So they try to throw the excuse, the safety of their life. What about the safety of my life? They're not above the law. They got tinted windows. I got tinted windows. People got to start fighting for what their rights are, for what they believe in. Cops got tinted windows. Man, I'll never forget the prostitution ring out here in California, Hollywood and Sunset, where the Rampart police departments were into that shit, you know, and contract killings of other gang members and stuff. See, they the gang members, man. They the gang members. I'll never forget that boy that got shot, Biggie. I'll never forget that day. I'm coming down Wilshire about 1:45 p.m., and it was right there at the museum where they just put up on the top. They used to have old cars just hanging up there, but that's when they put the Hummer up that time. Hummers were just coming out. And I'll never forget the Cadillac, because they shot into my fucking car because I was chasing their punk asses, man. They were cops. Them motherfuckers were cops. One of them got busted. Because I remember I seen on the news that one of them got busted. I'm like, holy shit, that's the same motherfucker I chased. He's a cop. I couldn't believe it was a cop until that day when that all happened. I went back to the shooting area, so it was all blocked off. And Wilshire area is Wilshire Police Department. So I don't know about now how they doing it, but back then, Rampart had no right to be in that jurisdiction. Rampart Police had no business being in that jurisdiction because that's Wilshire's police department. See? For if Wilshire chases you towards Beverly Hills, they got to contact the Beverly Hills police to get permission to cross over the line, the county line. See? So why was Rampart police officers at a scene that has nothing to do and that's out of their jurisdiction? They had no business being there. But when I saw the two there and they had a police uniform on, that's what shocked the shit out of me. So then I went down to the Rampart division to file a complaint about the bullet holes in my car. I see the same two cops that was there when they shot that poor man, Biggie. I saw the same two fucking cops there. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck this. Let me get out of here. I'm not reporting shit about the bullet holes in my car. Not reporting shit. Them were cops that shot at that man. So then, a couple of months later, I see on the news, I see that one of the cops, Alvarez, whatever the fuck his name is, I see his picture. I'm like, I told my buddy, holy shit, that's the same motherfucker I chased when they was doing the shooting, man. They locked his punk ass up. And it was a black Cadillac, people. It wasn't brown, none of it. It was black. As of this day, I know just exactly where they pulled into and everything. As of the same day as I breathe right now. Same day. Then there was a time where there was this guy in a wheelchair right down in Beverly Hills. And I remember the two guys, because there was that building that from Death Row Records had right next door to this parking area where they had like these little stores. And there was a guy in a wheelchair. And I never forget, he was arguing with two guys. And I'll never forget they stuck him with something because he yelled as I was coming out of the store. What the fuck you stick me with? So I'm just watching him. I didn't even know the guy died until 2 days later. That poor man died in the wheelchair, and they tried to say he died of something, natural causes or something. No, they stuck that man with something. I remember him yelling, what you stick me with? I remember right in the back of his neck. They stuck him with something. Yeah. I remember all that shit, man. So you can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. You can't tell me I don't remember shit, man. You know? And it's weird how we let these motherfuckers get away with this, man. My point, though, is nobody's above the law. No one is above the law. No one. You know? No one is above the law. I'm running for governor. I'm putting my hat in to run for governor. I'm running for the people. I'm running for the people. I'm letting y'all know now. I'm running for the people. The constitutional rights, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to protect yourself. There will be a lot of laws that will be removed. And it's going to be a challenge for me because they're going to come up with this, they're going to come up with that. But it wouldn't bother me none because I believe in Allah, God. See, that's what I believe in, Allah. See, and it's not about no talk no more. See, I don't give a fuck about what other city council member got to say because it's either you with me or you get the fuck out of office. See, the ones that are destroying California are the greedy people, from the city council members to the mayors and to the governors. You see, they're the ones that's destroying California and the people. You see, it will be no more in favor of this race, of this agency, of that agency, of that business. No. You see, you have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to defend your home. You have a right to defend your family. And you will go by those rights, what it states in the Constitution Bill of Rights. See, when a cop busts down a person's door without a search warrant, your ass will be locked up. There will be no more police unions, not in the state of California, because I'm for the people. You see, I don't give a fuck what they did. I'm for the people. You see, you're not going to get up there. Every word you say in the courtroom, you will be held accountable under the penalty of perjury. Because you know better. There will not be no more motherfuckers getting away with shooting people in cars when they have no guns. There will be no more 2, 3, 4 police officers pulling over a car. You're not wasting taxpayers' dollars for that. You are not wasting taxpayers' dollars for that. You will not call backup because you pulled over someone's car. You will not do that no more. Police unions will be shut the fuck down. Every police officer, every punk-ass deputy, every punk-ass sheriff, every CHP officer will be investigated. And it will not be by your own people. That will stop immediately. People got a right to record you. There's no such thing, stay back 10 feet, 100 feet. Fuck that. They got a right to record you. If a store tells you can't record into a store, that store will be fined because that store are recording you. That store is recording you and your kids. Where do you think some of these kids get snatched from? The stores. Why? Because they send the videos to the people that do child trafficking. You ever think about that, people? So when you walk into a department store in the mall or something, you're holding your kids are being recorded. So if your kids come up missing, it started from whatever store you was at. That's how you got followed. Because they're recording your kids. They want your child. boy or girl, and they send it to their friends. So don't say this man or this woman don't have a right to record in your department store. You recording them, they got a right to record you. So they throw around private. If it's open to the public, it's not private no more. See, it's no more about giving these agencies, these businesses, a free handout. And let me explain something to every motherfucking person right now in the state of California. No security guard has a right to put their hands on you. None. As soon as they put their hands on you, they can go to jail. To be a licensed security guard, to carry a firearm, you got to go through training. Okay? You cannot be a felon or domestic violence with a firearm. So where are some of these motherfucking guards getting their guns from? You cannot take a word from a police officer. You cannot take a word or trust a security guard. They have no right to stop you. They can only observe you and call the police. That's it. That's called false imprisonment, kidnapping. Look up the laws and the security laws. We got the toughest, strongest security laws about security guards companies in the United States. They cannot stop you. Look it up. They cannot pull a gun out on you because you want to know everything. You want to know where's your gun permit. The police got to run that individual's information because he pulled a gun out on you. And if he's on parole or probation, whether misdemeanor or felony, he ain't supposed to have a gun. Then you can also sue that security company because they knew that. They knew that. See, you can work for a security company by being a felon, but you cannot be around guns. If you was busted for a robbery, check fraud, anything in those natures, you cannot be a security guard. You cannot be a security guard. You cannot be a... I watched, man, during this whole pandemic, man, COVID-19, man, where these security guards are slamming people and all of that out here in California. Man, let me tell you something, man. Y'all lucky. Y'all really lucky, man. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all really lucky. See, even in the clubs, you gotta be licensed to be a security guard. You have to be licensed, even in the clubs. You have to be licensed. And an officer or a sheriff got the right, excuse me, got the right to ask for your security license. And they have to. They have to ask you for your security license. Because if you ain't got a license, you're supposed to be in jail for impersonating a security guard. Point blank. See, you got all races. You got from Spanish, you got from Korean, Chinese, Japanese, just throwing security uniforms on these people. But you can't. You gotta have a fucking security license. You gotta have a gun permit. And you know how hard it is to get a gun permit out here in the state of California? You know how fucking hard that is? Better look it up. You better look it up. You know, they got no more rights than you or me. You know, they have no more rights than you and me. It's funny how people sit back and tolerate the stupidity shit. Fight back. Fight back. You know, fight back. You know, and again, if that was anybody in my family right there, if that was anybody in my family that happened in San Diego, you see, where he threw her down and punched her in her face, right there, The way he's saying, give me your fucking hands, I'll be beating the shit out of that motherfucker. I'll do the same thing to both of them. That's aiding and abetting on a criminal act, an assault, attempted murder, bodily injury. You see, stop standing by, people. Start fighting back, man. See, it's coming. It's coming. People getting tired, man. People getting tired. It's coming. See, what y'all gonna do, man? Every fucking pig, from deputy, sheriff, LAPD, y'all gonna fuck with the wrong person's family. Because we see it coming and we just waiting for that moment. We really waiting, to be honest. We really waiting. Y'all gonna fuck with the wrong person's wife, child, or husband, or son. You're gonna fuck with the wrong person's child by beating them, killing them, and we just sitting back waiting. We just sitting back waiting. When that happens, and all of us, certain of us that gets that call, we taking y'all down. That's the bottom line. See, there's no such thing for you people to keep watching this. Y'all sick. Start fighting back. See, there's no way on God's green earth, Allah's earth, where y'all supposed to be walking away from this. See, if I was there and I saw them punks do that, I would have came up on them motherfuckers, beat the shit out of both of them punks. Right there. If I was there and I seen them do that, I would have whooped their motherfucking asses. They wouldn't have a chance. Even the backup wouldn't have a chance to come over there. They wouldn't have a chance to call for backup. Because I would have fucked them two up. Y'all punks. Y'all scum of the earth. See, y'all gonna do that to the wrong person's family. And there's more of us. I'm not talking about these other idiots out there that let that happen, that continue every day letting that be seen on the news and everything else. But in my party, we are more than you. Because as soon as you do that to somebody in our party, your asses are gone. Ain't no ifs and no buts, man. See? You are gone. We're still here. We are still here. Your asses are dead. If you do that to anyone in our party, you dead. That's the bottom line. You know? You dead. See, because all they're going to say is ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you didn't fuck with this family, you'll be standing here with us. Point blank, man. See, I don't give a fuck about no law enforcement because y'all crooks, y'all dirty. All pigs are dirty. They're the drug dealers, they're the murderers, they're the rapists. You see, but like I said, I was governor, every one of you motherfuckers' DNA will be in the system. And I will call you motherfuckers dirty bastards because that's what y'all are. See, shit like that, them two cops should have been cuffed, booked, period. See, the governor runs the police department. The governor passes the laws. You see, and anyone that fights against the governor will be removed. You see, so that's the best thing about being a governor. You see, you will follow my laws that I pass. You see, mayors got to follow the same laws. And for mayors to sit back and let that happen in their own county, in their own area, they need to be removed. See, I seen this one guy, I don't know if I can find it, but these police officers blasting Disney music while the guy's recording. So a city council member came out, what the hell are you doing, man? No, that city councilman right there should have got them cops' names and had them motherfuckers suspended. They should start looking into those motherfuckers' calls and arrests. Every one of them motherfuckers did dirty shit to people. They already proved that they do dirty shit. So there's no further to go. They need to be fired. You see, we got a right to record you. Just like you record us, we got the right to record you. You have no right to play Disney music. Disney should be suing y'all. You see, should be filing a lawsuit against the city or whatever San Francisco police or whatever police department that was in, whatever jurisdiction that was in. They need to sue your asses for revenge of copywriting. See, you have no right to do that. You have no right. Man, y'all put a flashlight in my eyes and I'm filming y'all, I will fuck y'all up. Literally, I will fuck y'all up. I got a right to put a flashlight in your eye. See, y'all don't get away with shit no more, man. But y'all gonna fuck with the wrong person, and we're gonna come after y'all, man. We hoping, we praying every day. We pray to Allah that y'all come after one of us. Because it ain't no talk. And there'll be nobody on the face of this earth that can save you from being killed. Nobody. You know? We've been out here for years, and we're still here. But this shit, y'all getting away with murder and all of this, it's just gonna stop, man. This shit gonna stop, man. I don't give a fuck. You don't like what I say? I don't care. I got a right to say my feelings. I got a right to impress whatever I say. I have that right to say what I want to say. I have that right to compress my feelings. I have that right. And y'all are dogs. Y'all are scum of the earth. And any judge that refuse, any DA or any city attorney that refuses to file charges on you, them motherfuckers are dirty too. They are dirty. What y'all did to that poor woman, man, y'all motherfuckers, every motherfucking pig, dirty ass sheriff, deputy, y'all get on your fucking hands and knees and thank God, man. Y'all have to thank Allah, God, that that's nobody in my family, because I would have killed y'all. You know, it's no buts about it. I would have killed you too. Period. You know, I'm a man. I ain't a coward. I don't run from nobody. I'll take my leg off and beat the fuck out of you. See? That's what I would do. I would take my leg off and beat the fuck out of you. Y'all cowards, man. Y'all scum of the earth. Y'all scum of the earth. That's what y'all are, scum of the earth, man. Y'all deserve no right to live. You know? You deserve no right to wear a uniform. You took an oath. Y'all violate that oath more than anything in the world. Commit perjury, plant evidence, assault and battery, attempted murder. Y'all don't deserve to live, man. You know? And I hate when people say, oh, he had no right to do. Start doing something. Start helping these people. I don't give a fuck what they did. You have no right to assault a motherfucking individual. You have no right to assault and attack a suspect. I don't give a fuck what they did. I don't give a fuck. They killed 100 of you motherfuckers. You deserved it. And stop blocking our streets because some punk ass cop or deputy got killed. You deserved it. Fuck your family. Fuck your kids. You deserve what you got coming. You deserve to be killed. You killing us. You killing us. We kill you. Point blank, man. Point blank. You are not above the laws. Because you're not above the laws of Allah. We got to stop letting this shit keep happening, man. Every day you turn the news on. Somebody in San Diego. Somebody in Long Beach. Somebody in San Francisco. Every day, Los Angeles. Santa Monica. Every day we turn it on. We see you motherfuckers gunning down people. So we got the same fucking right to gun you down. We got the same right to blow your asses up. We got that same right. We got that same right to be found not guilty. We have that same right to defend our family, to defend our lives. Y'all are not above the laws, man. You a human being just like I'm a human being. You are not above the laws. People, wake up, man. We got to stop this shit. We got to stop it now. Your friends get pulled over, call your buddies up. Surround them motherfuckers, man. As soon as they be rough or put their hands on that motherfucker, start fighting back. That's what we got to do. Start fighting back. We cannot continue taking this shit no more, man. We cannot continue letting these motherfuckers walk away with killing us, assaulting us, falsified charges, false imprisonment, and kidnap. It should be open season, just the way you go rabbit hunting. Because they saying it's open season to us. They could do what they want to do. They can get away with it and everything else, man. But again, Allah bear me witness. Allah bear me witness. Y'all lucky I don't got no kids. Because if y'all had ever done anything like that to my child, I would kill you. There's no ifs and no buts. You be dead. If y'all put your hands on my woman or my wife, you would be dead. Because the only thing that you got to sit back and worry about is, when am I going to die? Because you will not live past 24 hours. I would be killing you. Because you have no right to live. You put your hands or killed my child or my wife or my woman or my family member, I would kill you. I would. I'm not going to lie about it. You be dead. No ifs and no buts. Within 24 hours, you be dead. You be dead. Y'all going to fuck with the wrong person. The wrong person's family. And we're not going to tolerate it, man. When you come towards us, we will fight you back. We will kill you. Because we have that right to. We have that right to. We have that right. You know, and you have no right to get away with murder. But I'm telling you people, I'm running for 2024 for governor. For Los Angeles, California. I'm running. I've decided. A lot of people talking to me about it. Because see, I'm for the Bill of Rights, and I'm for every constitutional right. You know? And I'll be for the people. For the people. Not the house niggas. So understand that now. Not the house niggas. I'll be for the people. The people. You see, the people. Because y'all police officers, every law enforcement in the state of California will not be allowed to have no guns. That's for sure. You assault the suspect, you go to jail. There's no buts about it. There's no way to talk out of it. There's no more way of getting around you cuffing a suspect and you assaulting him. You assaulted that suspect, you go to jail. You tampering with evidence from the video recordings, you go to jail. Your captain will go to jail. Your lieutenant will go to jail. Your sergeant will go to jail. The senior officer will go to jail. You will have no job no more. You will not be able to own guns no more. No law enforcement in the state of California will be allowed to touch or own a firearm. None. You will not call 2 to 3 units just because you pulled over one car. You will not play no more trick word games for their safety. Fuck your safety. I don't pay you to be a cop for your safety. I pay you, taxpaying dollars pay you to do your service. You work for the taxpayers. There will be no more police unions. Not in the state of California. I don't give a fuck how they say, what they say. Every police union office will be raided. Every document will be taken and be looked at. There'll be no more of this police union shit. You gone. You shut the fuck down in the state of California. Police unions will be shut the fuck down. Because I wouldn't know how you're going to get your money. There will be no more money going to police officers. There will be no more donations. There will be no more blocking streets for some cop that got killed. You ain't no fucking governor. You ain't no fucking president. You have no right to block the streets down because some cop got killed. You have no right to lower the flag because some pig got killed. You have no rights for that. You dead? You dead. You shouldn't have fucked whoever you fucked over. Every police, I will have a special unit that goes after you motherfuckers. You wouldn't even know that y'all being investigated. My unit will be after dirty cops. Every law enforcement in the state of California, every law enforcement, every judge, every senator, every city council member in the state of California, DNA will be in the system. You will be drug tested. You will be drug tested. Your hair will be taken from your head. You will be drug tested. See, there's not going to be no more private prisons. That shit will be shut the fuck down. There will be no more planting evidence on suspects. There will be no more assaulting suspects. When a person files a complaint on a judge for being biased and discrimination, that will be looked into. That judge will hear no more cases until the investigation is over. See, I have so many different special units that will protect the people, that will fight for the people. There will not be no more NAACP working for them. You work for the people. You will not get no funding if you are not for the people. It will be for the people. I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care if you're gay, white, black, green, purple, Chinese, Japanese, Asian, monk, whatever. It's for the people. Your rights will not be violated. You will not have false charges put on you. There will be no more killings. The other day, man, they had on the news where these sheriffs, it was 2016, where these sheriffs put behind a car, people were sleeping in there and they opened fire. These deputies opened fire on the car. That was parked and the people were sleeping in the car. Just opened fire. No guns found, no nothing, just opened fire on them. And them deputies were not charged. That's execution. That's murder. Them deputies need to be charged. Them deputies need to be executed just the way they executed those people. And see, that's another thing. That's another thing. I will pass a law. You shoot an unarmed suspect, you get the death penalty. It's no buts. It's no buts. The system has to come down now, man. Too many crooked judges, too many crooked DAs, too many crooked prosecutors, too many crooked city attorneys, too many crooked judges. From the pigs, the sheriffs, the deputies. Every one of you motherfuckers that hate me. Y'all already hate me because I'm telling the truth. See, that's when you get problems. When people talk bad about a person because the person is telling the truth. Like the punk ass sheriff, LA County Sheriff. He had that man killed. We all know that. We heard the rumors on the street. And you see, when that happens, it's another deputy that did it. You see, you can find evidence on him. There's no problem. You can find evidence. All kinds of ways you can find evidence on the one that killed that man. That sheriff had that hit done. Look at his phones. That's all you got to do. He carried 4 phones. That's all you got to do. See, y'all people so stupid. Y'all leave a fucking trace no matter what, man. Y'all leave a trace from your phones, your computers. Y'all stupid. You can delete whatever the fuck you want to delete. FBI can find that shit. United States Marshals can find it. You see? They found shit dated way back to 2021. So you think they can't find your shit now? That's 2 or 3 or 4 years old? Come on, man. They got more technology to find your emails and text messages than they want you to think that, though. You know, they want you to think that. Like we found text messages where she tried to delete on my ex-wife and I was going through the divorce where she talking to the deputy. Yeah, well, what is he? You know, he's Italian. Okay, boom. He's Italian. All right. Does he mess with drugs? No. Does he drink? No. Has he ever hit you? No. All right. So what you want to do? Well, he know I'm cheating, so I got to get away from him. Will he hurt you? No. Will it hurt the guy that I'm cheating with? Anytime a woman cheats, she ain't no good. Anytime a guy goes after a married woman, he ain't no good. He deserves to die. He deserves to die because he disrespected that man that's married to that woman. And that punk disrespected me. I should have killed him a long time ago, you know. But I know where he is. I can take him out anytime I want. But yet, I sit back and I say to myself, well, at least I got this off my hands, you know. Once a tramp, once a hoe, always a hoe and a tramp. And I never knew until 2018 that my wife used to be a prostitute in the state of Minnesota. And she used to run drugs from Minnesota to a place called Wisconsin. Never knew all of that until she came to Jesus. Well, I don't believe in Jesus. I believe in Allah. But when she thought she was going to die twice in that hospital, she finally sat down with me. We sat down, we talked about it. And I told her straight out, I said, look, when she asked me, would you have ever married me? I said, no. Not if you would have told me that, I would have never married you. But I'm married to you now. So my job as a man and as your husband is I got to take care of you. I got to take good care of you. I got to get you better. And that's what I did. See, some women don't like to be treated as queens, you know? And then she was telling me all how she used to get beat up by her ex. That was her daddy's baby's daddy. And how she caught the AIDS and stuff out there in Minnesota. And I'm like, well, damn. And she slept with a lot of people. And you mean to tell me all these people that got AIDS out there in Minnesota, some of the people you slept with got AIDS? She goes, yeah. But they didn't say they got it from me. But wait a minute. I didn't understand that. What did you just say? Then them people right there should be filing charges against my ex-wife. You know? Because if they got AIDS when you was a prostitute out there in Minnesota, you knew you had AIDS, but you didn't tell nobody. Wow. So you got a lot of people, you got a lot of people in Minnesota from whatever, in whatever business that slept with you, and they got AIDS now, that you think, and you never told them you had AIDS? Wow. 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 Now, never forget, she told me, well, women can't give women AIDS. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't know where you get that shit from, you know? You never told me all of the years we've been sleeping together, making love. You never once told me that you had AIDS. So after that, I started using condoms like the doctor told me. So the doctor started testing me, and I'm terrified of needles, man. It takes 4 or 5 people to hold me down just to get blood out of me, man. I'm terrified of needles. So anyway, so every time I wanted to have sex, I go grab the condom, and the condoms will always had holes in them, dude. Always had holes in them. So I started putting a camera up in the house, man. And I watched her open the drawer, take the condoms out, and she'll take a paper clip, a safety pin, and she'll stick holes in the motherfuckers. Yeah, she literally stuck holes in the condoms, in the packages. She'll take the packages out and just start punching and then put them back. Turn them over, because you can't see where she punched it at. And flatten it back out and put it back in the drawer. You know? Yeah, I started getting worried, man. But don't get me wrong, being married is beautiful. That's the best thing in the world for a guy. To be married and have a child. And I don't have kids. I can't have kids. But being married, oh man, I love being married. Married is the most beautifulest thing in the world to do. Because you with that one person. You love that one person. You know. And you've been true to that one individual. Marriage is the best thing, man. Marriage is the best thing. Especially about holidays and stuff. You know you love that person so much. You know. Marriage is the best thing, man. Marriage is the best thing. I remember on Valentine's Day, I don't know how the hell it ever always happened, but we always got the same thing for each other. That was so weird. We always got the same thing from Hallmark. That was so weird. That was so every Valentine's Day we ended up getting the same thing. and almost exactly the same Valentine's card. But she said, I never believed in Valentine's Day, but she did, so I had to go with it, you know. And the reason why I don't believe in Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is a day of slaughter and a day of taking advantage of a woman for 24 hours. You know, rape her, kill her, beat her up, or whatever. That's what Valentine's Day really is. You know, look it up. You know, Valentine's Day is not roses. A red rose has nothing to do with love. Okay, you really love someone, give them a white rose. You know, red roses have nothing to do with nothing but one thing: depression, murder. Just like a black rose. If I send you a black rose, you're gonna die within 24 hours. You know. So a red rose is nothing but death. That's all a red rose is. You know. And yeah, we always used to get the same thing for each other. It was kind of weird, you know. And marriage is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Marriage, I wish I get married again, you know, because marriage is the most beautifulest thing in the world. To be married to the one that you really love. You know, I fell in love with her at first sight, man. And we got married December 8th, 2001. 2001, we got married December 8th. You know, just got back from home from New York, man. And 9/11 was terrible, man. Lost family members, friends. Still people dying from all of the cancer, from the asbestos that was all out there in the buildings and in the air. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know, it's really crazy. We're not like it used to be in the old days, man. You couldn't get your ass whooped by no police officers without that cop getting his ass whooped, especially in New York, especially in the five boroughs: Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island. Um, you find your ass in the river. You know, you find your ass in the river, man. Nowadays, these cops are just out of hand, man. They think they could do whatever they want. They think they're Superman. Guess what? I got kryptonite for your ass, though. I really do. We waiting for y'all to fuck with our part of society. We really waiting for y'all to fuck with someone that we know, and them cops will never be seen again. You know, y'all punks. We gotta stop letting these pigs, cops, deputy sheriffs, these judges and DAs get away with this shit, man. We gotta stop this shit, man. We gotta stop it, man. We gotta put them out. Gotta take them out. Gotta take them out. That's it. They gotta be out of office, man. They gotta be out of office, dude. Y'all gonna come up on the wrong person's family and do that to somebody. Don't get mad, because you got it coming. There ain't gonna be no crying, because you deserved it. You see, cops become cops and deputies because they got beat up during high school, during their childhood. They were bitches. And that's all they were, little bitches. You know. And they're taking it all out now. You see, I only knew 3 good cops. And at all the time that I known them, I always asked them, "You ever pull your gun out?" I said, "No, never pull a gun out." Because I showed them respect. See, that was a big thing. And that's the big word, respect. Respect. See, I remember when I was with a buddy of mine and he was on parole. Now, I knew he was on parole. So I made sure that he stayed away from all this shit he's supposed to stay away from. So we got pulled over one day in Los Angeles. We was coming from Long Beach. And as soon as we got into LA, we was coming off the highway and stuff. And I said, "Wait a minute, we need to stop off over at the shop." So we stopped up at the shop on Vermont in Olympic. And so over there in Vermont, we was pulling into the Rite Aid, and there was a cop car there. He was coming out of Rite Aid and stuff. And it was the same cop that locked him up. Come to think about it. in that vicinity. And so what happened was, he said, wait a minute, don't I know you? So he wouldn't say nothing. And he was driving, because I didn't want to drive that day because it was a long drive coming back from Long Beach with all the traffic and stuff. And so he asked him for his driver's license, so he pulls out his stuff. And that cop didn't pull his gun out or nothing on us. And he says, oh, okay, you all right, man, I ran it. And you on parole? Says, yeah. Can I search the car? And he goes, no, because this is my car. It was my car. I told him, you pull him over. I told him to step out the car, man. And so on parole, you can be searched. Cop will search you when you're on parole. Cop will search you. But there's certain things that they cannot do while you're on parole. So anyway, he was on parole, and so he stepped out the car. He was searching everything. I said, okay, no problem, man. You good. They shook each other's hands. And so I asked him, I said, man, why did you show him respect, man? Why didn't you go off on him? And that cop said, because that's not my job. Because I want to go to my family. I want to see my mama. I want to see my sisters and brothers. I don't wear this badge to be tough or to abuse it. I wear this badge to show that I can do it and to show respect and enforce the laws. Enforcing the laws is not about doing what you want to do. Enforcing the laws means to show respect of the laws and what you work for and what you believe in. And that right there blew my mind when he said that to us, man. We stood there, we stood there for about 20, 30 minutes talking about it and stuff. And he goes, if any other officer, whether they're deputies, CHP, ever take this job to where they think that they can abuse somebody, it will come back to them. Because the word is karma. They're going to do something bad to somebody of the wrong family members, or the wrong family, and they could only one thing going to happen. They could end up dead. They can end up dead. And that officer was right. See, these cops, pigs, scum of the earth, think they can get away with anything. But we just waiting on the call. Because as soon as y'all do that to some of the people that we know, to one of their family members, daughters, sons, kids, wives, or husbands, we coming for you. And it's not going to be a pretty sight. You see? We know how to shoot. We know how to do a lot of stuff. And y'all need to watch yourselves, man. If you respect life and you want to continue living, I better watch yourselves, man, because it's coming. It's coming. People getting tired, man. And like I said, and I'll say it again, I don't give a fuck you don't like what I'm saying. Y'all punks get on your hands and knees, man. From every bitch, every pig, y'all get on your hands and knees. Thank Allah, God, I have no kids. Because if y'all had ever done anything like that to my family member, or my child, or my wife, or my woman, y'all be a dead motherfucker. There not be no way on God's green earth, on Allah's earth, no way on earth y'all will be protected. No way on earth. Y'all be dead, man. Y'all be dead. I'm going to tell you now. See, my sister, I made a promise to her years ago, man. When Damien got shot, running from the police 19 times. Didn't even know why he was running. Nobody knew why he was running, But we know he got set up by the white girl he was dating that has his child. We know he got set up. She took him out there to Vegas when he wasn't supposed to be out there in Vegas. He was supposed to be coming to live with me. We know that, And because he sued Denver police, he sued Denver Sheriff's Department, won a big settlement out there too. He won a settlement. And they shot him 19 times in the back. And the coroner goes, justifiable homicide. So we got the right to have justifiable homicide when we shoot you 19 times in the back. That's not above the laws. That's the only reason why they're still living. because I promised my sister at that time I won't do nothing. But every day I turn the news on, watch the news. I gotta stop watching the news because it gets to me, man. It gets to me. It gets to me a lot. You know, y'all people, man, y'all about to lose soon, man. And y'all about to lose big time, man. Y'all about to lose big time, you know? And y'all need to be scared. Y'all really do need to have fear in your hearts. Because y'all gonna try every dirty trick in the book not to have me run for governor. But I'm gonna run for governor. And I'm gonna have the people's votes. That's what I'm gonna have, the people's votes. The people. Because I'm for the people. I'm for the Constitutional Bill of Rights. I know shit when I smell shit. And the DA's office is shitty. Every DA, every city attorney, every law enforcement in the state of California, they will be drug tested. Their DNA will be in the system. No law enforcement will allow to carry guns under no circumstances. Some of the laws I'll be passing, just like the laws they got in Europe. Cops don't own guns. They don't carry guns. They carry their PRs and tasers. And when they need guns, they have to call for them. So it will be very controlling of the guns. You know, you will not go in someone's house without a warrant. Because they have a right to defend their home. They have a right to shoot you. You will not violate their constitutional rights. You will not call them a nigger, because as soon as those words come out of your mouth, you will be fired. There will be no more police unions. Not in the state of California. You will not get tax dollars to pay for your legal fees. That will not happen. You put your own money up. You bail out on your own money. You will not have a bail because you shot someone, an unarmed person. You will not get a bail. That's murder. You will be charged and booked murder. I will follow the laws of murder, the penal codes of murder. 187. That's what you'll be charged with. 187 when you shoot an unarmed individual. You will be held without bail, just like any other murderer. Your chief or your commanding officer will be investigated. Your officer, your sergeant that was on duty will be removed immediately, will be under investigation. Your senior officer will be under investigation. There will be no more slapping y'all on the wrist. Your tattoos will be taken. Your DNAs will be in the system. Easy as pie, Allah bear me witness. Y'all will not be getting away with killing anybody no more. Y'all will be without a police union. In the state of California, y'all be without a police union. There will be no more law enforcement unions. We will confiscate every document in your unions. You will be able to have a judge investigated for discrimination, being biased, the works. It will not be thrown under the table. Once a complaint goes in about a judge, that judge will not hear no cases until that complaint investigation is over. Once a complaint is done on a DA or a city attorney, that individual will be suspended until the investigation is over. See, like I said, again, I'm for the people. I'm for the people. I'm for the Bill of Rights. You cannot pull that bullshit where he got a criminal record. I don't give a damn about his criminal record. What I care about is what happened now. There will be no more women getting innocent guys locked up because they want to break up with them and they say assault. behind hate and retaliation. Every assault case will be investigated. You're not going to lock them up without locking her up. A domestic violence, you lock up both people, not just one. Women will not have more rights than men in the state of California. You will not accuse a man of rape and he spent 4, 5, 15, 16, 17 years in prison for a rape he never did to you. And it comes out later on that he was innocent. You will spend the same time because you purged the courts. You played the courts. You'll get the same time that that man spent in prison. You will spend in prison. There will be no appeal for you because you lied. You committed perjury. You committed retaliation. You committed hate. There will be no laws just for hate crime for one race. A hate crime to me and the laws of a hate crime means against a race. There will be a law put in the office for the state of California, hate crime against a black, against an African American. Once a cop shoots an unarmed African American man, he will be charged with a hate crime. You kill him, you will be with no bail. You will be held under 187 murder of a hate crime. If you could do it for the Koreans, the Asians, it'll be the same for every other race in the state of California. Not just one or two or three races. It'll be for the same for all races in the state of California. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what. Just letting y'all know that. Changes are coming. It's coming swift. We're not going to keep taking this shit from y'all. Understand that. Peace out, people. I got to go. I don't